fans would, me and Holly were going to fight at some point, and I know the fans love seeing me fight Misha, so either or, I'm happy.
Did you ever plan to fight longer than a minute just to give the fans more of a fight?
They gotta earn it. I'm not going to give it to them.
All right, thank you.
The last one I made a little longer, you know? Like,
I mean, yeah, by 2
it was
seconds.
longer than the last two before that combined. I didn't go to the ground. She clinched, and I broke the clinch. I didn't take her down. Like, I was really taking my time that day.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
And one last question for Joanna. Since becoming champion, what's been the biggest change in your life that you've noticed since you started fighting?
I was busy, but now I'm super busy. But I'm happy, you know. I like to keep on busy. It's part of my job. And I like it so much, and I'm gonna be a champion for a while. That's all.
All right, thank you.
I'm really enjoying.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, I had a question for Ronda Rousey. I was just wondering if in the near future we'll see Ronda Rousey versus Cyborg.
I'd like that, but it's not really up to me. I work for the UFC. I fight the 135 division, and all the girls that fight me understand that.
Yeah, I think you can take her.
I know I can.
All right.
Hey, this question's for Ronda. No surprise, you run through everybody in the division, but in your eyes, who do you see as the biggest threat to that strap?
Holly Holm, definitely. 19-time boxing world champion.
What about
Think of
Amanda
one striker
Nunes?
in all of MMA that has more of striking credentials than her. I mean, Joanna's already badass, but I mean, how many times was it? Something teen world times?
Six.
I thought it was 16, man.
Would,
Still, like,
Six.
this girl is sick. She's absolutely amazing. But I mean, I have nowhere near the credentials of Holly Holm. I don't think either of us do, and that's why I've been having my eye on her since she even started MMA. When she had 0 fights, I had my eye on her because I know what kind of a competitor she is.
Well, seems like a feather in your cap. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello, Ronda. How you doing today? I'm kind of late to the party. I just finished reading your book last night. There's a part when you're joining the UFC with your old fight manager, or Darwin. I know it said in the book, it didn't really conclude that part of the story. I know you guys had some type of verbal agreement whenever you're like, I'm done, I don't need you anymore, or when you guys weren't supporting each other, that you're gonna let him go. Is that true? I just want to get clarification on that. That's the only part of the book that I was like, I didn't really...
That's what he said, but it's not the case. He's suing me for a lot of money right now.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's all right. I can afford it.
Oh, yeah! Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
My question is for Ronda. I just kind of had a question. My daughter's 8 years old. She does jiu-jitsu. She's been practicing for about a year now. She does lots of competitions. Do you just have any advice, like when she does lose her matches, of just how to stay positive and things?
Well, what matters is when you win when it matters. It's not that you never, ever lose. I mean, I've lost the most devastating losses that you could possibly have, and they ended up being the best things that ever happened to me. My whole dream growing up as a kid was that I was going to win the Olympics. And now I'm so grateful that I never won the Olympics, because now I learned from it, and I'm better for it, and I found where I was actually supposed to be. So I believe everything happens for a reason, even the losses.
Thank you. And would you be willing to take a picture with me after this, just to take home to her?
Yeah, no problem.
She's a huge fan of yours, so.
Yeah. We're going to stay for, I'm not speaking for you, maybe you might, but we're going to stay for a little bit before we go.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just come, whoever, I don't know who to talk to that chick right there, somebody, get her. All right. Hi.
Hi, I came from São Paulo, Brazil, to see you guys, and I want to know, Ronda, how did Brazil treat you? And Joanna, would you like to fight Cláudia Gadelha in Brazil?
Brazil was absolutely amazing to me. I can't thank them enough, thank the Brazilian people enough. I mean, the kind of reception that I got there, it dwarfed anywhere else in the world, and I'm just trying my best to deserve the welcome they've given me.
Brazil loves you, Ronda. Thank you.
I love them back.
I can fight with Cláudia Gadelha anytime, anywhere. Can be Brazil.
Thank you.
My question's for both Ronda and Joanna. If both of you defended your titles for 2 or 3 years, down the road, do you think you'd ever be down to do a super fight between the two of you?
I think I'm
Let's do this now.
yeah, I say we're already at this point now. I mean, we're 2 divisions apart. It's not like we're 1 division apart. And so, yeah, I don't think that's going down.
And do you think you could take a picture with me and sign this picture that I have afterwards?
Yeah, we're going to try and get it to as many people as we can after.
All right, thank you.
Hi. I came to Vegas for my 16th birthday, and I was wondering if I could take a picture with the both of you guys.
Yeah, no, after we're done, we're going to take as many pictures as we can. Just come down to the front. And, yeah, for anyone
I
else
love your
that has that
dress,
question.
And you were great in Entourage.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, ask her, Nia.
We're with the babies.
Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
Nia, don't get shy again. Don't get shy again.
Hi.
Ask her. Can I take a picture?
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Just come down to the front when we're done, okay?
Come on.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cassie. Rhonda, I have a question for you. Besides, don't be a DMB, what advice would you have for a young girl that wants to start fighting?
A girl that wants to start fighting. That you have a right to be there. It's something that I had to constantly remind myself when I first started doing MMA, because there are plenty of people that tried to make me feel otherwise, but I always reminded myself the fact that I had a right to be there. And I think every girl in an uncomfortable environment should keep that in mind.
Thank you. We love you, and we want to take pictures with you too. Both of you. Thank you.
No problem. I want to sit, but I'm not sure how this dress will go when I sit down. I don't trust this little chain to cover me up. Sorry. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ronda, do you think you could beat Holly Holm without using your grappling?
Yeah. I think I could beat every girl in my division with one hand. But, but you know, that's the kind of confidence you need to have as a world champion. I'm not going to go in and try to do that. I'm going to use everything, but I think that I'm capable.
Okay, good luck with UFC 193.
Thank you.
I've got a question for both the ladies up there. First of all, Joanna, what type of shoes are you wearing tonight? Because I'm digging those kicks right now.
Reebok Kicks, Alicia Keys collection.
Nice.
I like them so much, you know.
Nice.
I like high heels, so nice.
They look
Cool.
good. They
Thank
look
you
good.
so much.
Where's the best place to get wings in Las Vegas?
I keep hearing that Four Kegs is the best place to go. I haven't gone there yet, but I keep hearing that.
All right.
Yeah. I like the Foundation Room up in the Mandalay Bay. They usually hook me up with wings afterward, and theirs are amazing. Like, amazeballs amazing.
Good deal. All right. Thank you very much.
Hey, Rhonda. I have an idiot friend that didn't want to come to this press conference thing, and he's sleeping. Can you give him a little shout out? His name is Shell.
Hello, Shell, the sleeping idiot. Your friend just just outed you in front of everyone.
And I kind of need a date for tonight. Can you please come with me to the club, please?
Well, thing is, I stay champ because I don't club. So, I'm jumping in a car and I'm going home after this.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Oh, you look pretty cute yourself.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi. My name is Tristan Williamson, and I'm here with my dad, which is behind me. I'm a straight-A student, and one of my biggest dreams is to take a picture with you.
Well, we could make that come true very easily today. Just when we're done, come down to the front and we'll get to you.
That's cool. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, Joanna and Ronda. I'm a huge fan from London. I wanted to ask Ronda, you said the longer you leave your fights, usually you don't like the opponent as much. How long do you aim to finish this fight in?
How long do I aim? I mean, I'm not trying to finish them at a specific time. But I think definitely with Holly, it's going to take a little bit longer. She's the type of opponent that you need to have a lot of patience for because she's a counterpuncher and not the kind of person like Betch. I know that she can't counterpunch at all. She doesn't have any kind of footwork, so she's moving backwards. She can't hit hard at all. And so I know that I can come forward right away and I could be a little bit more reckless in my striking than I would be against Holly, for sure. So it's a very different approach that I'm going to have to take with Holly. And I'm going to try and show my maturity as a fighter and be a lot more patient this time.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Ronda. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
My family is big fan of yours, and she want to say something. Go. Say.
Hi.
All right.
Don't be shy. It's okay.
All right. She wants to take a picture.
Yeah, it's no problem.
I think you guys are awesome, and Joanna, we love your stare down a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi. Me and my friends drove from LA last minute to hopefully meet you and get a picture, but my question is, in your book you mentioned how you decided to switch trainers because you wanted to learn more from other instructors. Do you think you'll make that decision again with the Gracies, or do you think you'll settle with them until you retire?
I have a really good relationship with the Gracies in that their grappling style is so different from mine, in that it really kind of helps me to cover the holes. I finally found somebody that has a very opposite style. I have a very risky and a very aggressive and constantly attacking style, and they've really helped me be better on my defense and be better with my patience and other things like that. Patience is kind of like the biggest thing that I have to work on, and they've been great for me, and I don't think I'm going to be changing.
Awesome. If I can get a picture with you as well?
No problems. Come up front.
Thank you.
All right. Hi.
Yeah, hi Ronda, how are you? I'm from Australia as well. Can't wait to see you guys come out and kick ass. And just wondering if we get a picture with you guys too.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, anybody who wants to take a picture, come up front. We're going to get as many people as we possibly can.
Thank you.
No problem. Hi.
Good to go.
It's
Hey,
you.
my question's for you, Ronda. I was just finished reading your book. It was awesome, and I was just wondering, out of all your fights and competitions, what was the one that sticks out? Like, what was your hardest competition?
Hardest competition? Like
fight.
Match?
Yeah, match, fight.
I think it was definitely the semifinals of 2007 Judo World Championships. I mean, that was one where I had my elbow dislocated. I had to pop it back in. I was behind. There was a couple seconds left. I mean, and then I won it at the very end. But I mean, and I threw her with the arm that was dislocated, and I had to pop back in. So it was a one-handed throw with the arm that got messed up, and it was just one of those matches that will stay with me my entire life.
Awesome. I've bought your book cover and hope that you're here. We've come all the way from New Zealand. Do you think you'd be able to, if I slipped it to someone to bring up to you, could you sign it for us?
Yeah, just come over to the front when we're done.
Cool, thank you.
No problem. Hi.
I don't have so much as a question as just a comment. I want to say thank you to you both for just being such a positive role model to young girls and women in general, showing the world that girls can do what guys can do, but better.
Thank you.
You both rock.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hi guys, this is a question for both of you. You guys are such huge role models in the sport of UFC. Just wondering who you guys looked up to when you first came into the sport. Like, who was your role model, or someone you thought who was awesome?
Well, I didn't really know what MMA was, and then somebody showed me a Fedor Emelianenko highlight, and it blew my mind. I was like, what? This really exists? That's why I'm always such a diehard Fedor fan. And yeah, in MMA, he was the one that I always tried to really emulate from the very beginning. And then I absolutely adored Nick Diaz from the very beginning. That I still trip out that he's actually a friend of mine now. I'm like, oh my God, Nick Diaz is my friend. Because I used to watch him on Showtime all the time when I was first coming up and be like, man, I want to be like that. And yeah, so mix between Fedor and Nick, probably.
Cool.
Yeah, my idols are K1 and Muay Thai fighters. It's Ernesto Host, K1 legend, and Paul Slovinsky, my good friend. So yeah, when I chose MMA, I just had dreamed that I want to be a champion, that's all.
Awesome. Thanks for your time,
Thank
guys.
you.
Hi, Ronda. Congratulations on all your success. Thank you so much for what you do. You inspire a lot of us. It looks like a lot of us want to take pictures. Me, on the other hand, it's my birthday, and I'm hoping if you sign my arm, I'll get a tattoo of it. Can you do that?
Sure.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, by the way.
All right.
You're sober right now, right?
I am.
Okay, great. Fine. Then go. Hi.
Hey, Joanna. My younger brother, Peter's a big fan. Could you give him a shout out quick?
Me? Yeah.
No, Joanna.
Yeah.
My younger brother, Peter, he's a huge fan. If you could give him a shout out, that would really mean a lot to him.
Just say, what's up, Peter?
What's his name?
Peter.
Peter.
Okay,
Peter.
cool.
In Polish, it's Piotrek. Okay. Doesn't matter. Hi, Peter. It's Joanna. I love you. All the best for you.
We love you too, Ronda. That's all. You guys are awesome.
Hi, Ronda and Joanna. I'm Rachel, and I'm one of your biggest fans, really. I mean, everybody here is, that's why they're here. But I wanted to ask you guys, what is the biggest misconception about women's MMA that you wish people didn't have? Especially those that are just the casual fan, and that you wish that they didn't think that.
Go first.
Or, what's the song you listen to before you walk out? Either one. I mean, I don't want to ask you a question that's like really heavy, but I just think that people with MMA, especially women, they think that girls aren't fighters, and I think that that's not, you know.
I think one big misconception is that we're all really hardened and callous people.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm not going to speak for Joanna. She seems pretty badass to me, but like, I cry all the time. Usually, like a lot more during fight week. So if you see me walking out to fight, I probably cried like the day before. I remember before I fought Katzengano, I was crying like the night before about something or other. Like anything tiny. Like I'm actually like a big crybaby. Even like a movie, a song, like anything. I'm like, I can't hold it in. I don't know why.
I'm watching Ronda's highlights. That's all.
Okay, thank you, and good luck to you guys in your next fight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay, yes, real quick. As the fan base of women in UFC continues to grow, what do you currently see as the status of women in UFC and where you see it as you're going? I mean, I'm a big fan. When it comes down to women's sports, I see a lot of more passion. Of course, when it comes down to the technicality and everything else like that, you just see a lot more versus on the men's side. Of course, it's just a lot of aggression and anger on the men, but you see a lot more passion in the women. What do you see it going from here?
I mean, I'm really encouraged by everything we've seen so far this year. I mean, it was a women's card that had the highest numbers for this year, which has really never happened before. I wasn't even expecting that, and now that they're trusting us to try and break the attendance record, I mean, it's becoming more than just about sports and just about fighting. And there really is history being made for women all over the world right now. And I'm happy to play whatever part that I can in it. But I really think that we're not going to really be able to appreciate what's going on right now until our time has already passed.
All right, guys, we've got about 5 more minutes. So a few more questions, get them in. We've got 5 minutes, we're going to have to call it a day.
What's up?
Hey, Ronda. Hey, Joanna. Thanks for doing this Q&A for all of us. Quick questions for both of you. I know you're a big pro wrestling fan. You participated in WrestleMania this year. Without revealing too much, obviously, because we don't know what you've signed in, but do you plan on attending WrestleMania next year in Dallas, or are you going to participate in it? Because the internet ran wild with it, and everyone thinks you're going to be in an angle with McMahon next year and all that other stuff.
Well, the thing is, if you really were a wrestling fan, I don't think you would really want to know.
Right, of course.
So people keep asking me, like, oh, we want to know. I'm like,
Right.
You don't really want to know. Okay, this price is better, A.
True.
And B, I think I'm actually going to be filming my next movie in Jakarta during that exact time. So I'm going to be in Indonesia when that happens. So.
Is that the one with Wahlberg? You're filming that one in Jakarta, or is it the the Athena project.
No, it's mile 22 with
Mile 22, okay.
Wahlberg, P-Berg, and Eco Oase.
Right, awesome. And Joanna, now that you're the champion, you've gotten a title defense under your belt, and you defended it in Europe. How has your life changed now that as you're the champion, you're currently the face of the strawweight division? Has your profile raised on your side of the world over there in Europe? Are you getting recognized more out about and stuff like that?
Yes, I do, but America is different country, so I like it. I like America so much. Of course, people are recognizing me more in Poland. I've got more attention from media and from fans, but US is different, you know. So I like it here so much. But of course, I love all of my fans, and yeah, I'm happy everywhere.
You've kind of come out of nowhere for a lot of us. I mean, even for some of the diehards, like I'm a diehard, and
for me, it's more about the sports side.
Right, awesome. So thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Alex from upstate New York. I have a question for Ronda. But first, I'd like to thank my wife for giving us a 5th year anniversary present, and that's the reason that I'm here.
Congratulations.
Ronda, do you feel any less motivated for the fight with Holly because there isn't a lot of animosity between you two?
No, not at all. Like, if anything, it's kind of nice to be able to take a rest from that sometimes, you know? Like, it's nice to fight somebody that you're cool with and then someone you're not so cool with. Someone you're cool with, not so cool with. Because, like, if you have, like, a rivalry with somebody, I mean, it takes a lot of energy out of you. It does. And especially when 2 fights are back-to-back, it's always nice to have the second one be someone you're cool with because I just don't have the energy to argue right now.
How satisfying was it to get a 34-second knockout against Betch?
To win in that way, I did want to go out and win by knockout. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want her to necessarily be ready for it. But yeah, it felt pretty good to be able to silence a lot of my critics and make the ones that won't shut up look stupid.
Well, definitely continue to do what you're doing because we all appreciate it.
Thank you.
And Joanna, much praise to you as well. Appreciate your work.
Thank you so much.
Being born in the Ukraine, I can...
In Poland, yeah. You've been born in Ukraine, yeah.
I'm born in Ukraine.
That's cool. So it's very close.
So
All the best.
appreciate everything that you both do for the sport.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, ladies. Ronda, I just want to say, just like everybody else, thank you for all that you do. You constantly motivate me and my 2 young daughters, and what you have done for women overall is so motivating. I do have a question. First of all, I would love to get your picture. Second of all, your unrelenting drive and motivation and consistency to perform and continue to improve on that is so, so impressive. What drives you? What is the first thing that you think about when you wake up in the morning?
I'm scared to death of failure. And I'm so scared to lose. I'm way more than any of these other girls. And it's the kind of thing that it keeps me up at night and it wakes me up in the morning. And my confidence that I'll win completely dwarfs my fear of losing, but it's so much more than any of these other girls that there's no way that they can work any harder than me, and there's no way that they could actually have any more pressure put on them than me. And that's why I wake up and I think that I can't just sit around and chill out and go clubbing or go to this concert or go meet this person, because a lot of invitations come your way when you become the champion, but what makes you stay the champion is that you don't let any of those distractions get to you. And I know that I have the biggest target on my back, and there's girls that have spent their entire careers from day one thinking about how they were going to beat me. And, you know, it's scary. And I'm not afraid to say that I get scared, you know. I feel like I'm a courageous person because I act with fear. And acting without fear is recklessness.
Well, you do it with very, very impressive grace. You can't tell. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello there. My name's Sabrina. Came all the way from Newcastle upon Tyne, which is the northeast of England. I brought my partner here for an early birthday present. It's his 30th. So first of all, I just want to say happy early 30th birthday present to you. And I've got 2 questions for both of you. So Ronda, you're well known for early knockouts. So I've learned 2 lessons here. So first of all, the first lesson I've learned is you have a book, and I'm very excited to download that on my flight home. It took us 23 hours to get here, so I'm sure that'll conquer some time. So to both of you ladies up there, if I was a betting person, as in Las Vegas, what would you recommend within your next fight? In your next fight, what would you recommend that your next knockout would be? If you wanted me to put a bet on, what would you recommend that would be?
Don't ask me, ask my corner. Because they put like lots of money on me every time I fight, I swear to her. And they make a lot, like they make a good amount, but they have to like parlay it somehow because, you know, sometimes the odds, but yeah, they always know, I don't know. Like my coach Edmund will actually go to like Joe Rogan and Goldberg and tell them how I'm gonna win, but not tell me. And afterward they'll be like, oh, he totally called it. So I don't even know. Ask my corner because they're betting tens of thousands of dollars every time and making out pretty well.
Brilliant, will do. Joanna?
How would you bet on yourself to win?
It's all about the fight, you know? Yeah. So I'm preparing always hard. I always want to show to everyone that I'm the best. And I just want to keep on winning, that's all.
Brilliant.
I just
Brilliant
want to fight.
motivation, girls. Fabulous, thank you.
Safe flight home. Good reading. Hi.
Hello. I just want to say thank you for liking my designs. And Joanna, I love you. And can you sign my jersey?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey guys, first off, thank you again for doing this. I really appreciate it. Ronda, I just want to say it really has become amazing to watch you fight. The last fight was at my local bar. It was almost as exciting as the Women's World Cup Championship. And seeing, you know, from where you came to the kind of event that it is really amazing to be a part of, and I enjoy it. And thank you so much for putting that on. My question, though, is actually for Joanna. So being the first champion, UFC champion from continental Europe, are you asked to be kind of a spokesperson and help grow that part of the UFC? Because there are some amazing fighters there, but they don't seem to get a lot of press, unlike yourself. Since you've come on, you've been gaining a lot of traction here in the US. Have you been able to parlay some of that experience to help them grow and become more notable here?
Yeah, we've got so many good fighters in Europe, in Poland. This target is so big, so huge, but UFC is simply the best organization in the world, and they just people know about. But you know, in some countries, people must learn more about UFC fighters. That we are simply the best. That's all. So I think that my win gonna help, and it's growing up every day. You know. So yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, 2 more questions. So her and him, and then we have to wrap it up.
Hello, ladies. My nephew's an upcoming MMA fighter, and he thinks the world of you. And I was wondering if you could give a shout out to him. His name is Nathan Nightmare Smith.
So is your nephew?
He's my nephew.
Hey there, Nathan Nightmare Smith. Your aunt just seems all kinds of awesome, so you better kick some ass and don't let her worry about you.
Thank you.
Hi, Nathan. Do your best every day. Do your best.
Thank you. I texted and told him I was here, and he said, "You're so sexy."
Come on.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing? Do you girls have any predictions tonight or tomorrow for the fights?
Have any what? Predictions?
Between Mighty Mouse and Dodson?
Johnson.
I gotta go with Mighty Mouse, man.
Yeah.
I got him.
All right.
I love him. He's one of my favorite to watch, even though I love Dodson's like Dragon Ball Z thing, but you know.
And Ronda, what round are you going to finish Holly Holman?
I don't know, man. Got to get the pay-per-view, play some bets like everybody else, and we'll find out.
Surprise.
And Joanna, nice job on your last fight.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to let the little kids ask the question, and then that's it. Since they were so patient.
You wanna fight?
Can we take a picture with you?
Yes, of course.
They're your biggest. They're your biggest fans. So they love Ronda.
Okay, so that's it. Let's give them a big hand to two of the greatest fighters in the UFC.
In January 2013, Chicago was host to a flyweight